Hello, Ralathar is here with a video response to Why the Trolling Hobby is Great by Sylvesterfox. I hate to say it, but Sylvesterfox has made a gross oversight on this one. He's not particularly bad for it. It's an oversight that happens in every single culture, every group, race, religion, subculture. It's made constantly. It's made every day by probably the majority of people. We all like to assume that our little group is better. Our little group is special. Truth is, 90% of the groups out there are just different flavors of the same thing. We might have a little bit up, a little bit down, but we're overall about on the same level. Now, let me go into that a little bit more specifically. I know there's some of you out there going, what the fuck? Hold on, just give me a second. He goes through and he talks about, for instance, the skills and the ease of entry. Well, I have news for you. All the skills involved, yeah, the only one that is not involved in every other culture, including activism, to a high degree, is manipulation. Manipulation is a salient, outstanding trait of trolldom. It's present in a few other groups, but it's not one of those catch-all blankets that goes with pretty much every group. And I do have a bit to say about that, but I'll hold off for a moment. Ease of entry. If you like it, entries like that, it's easy. I don't care whether it's racquetball. I don't care whether it's fantasy football. I don't care whether it's chess. Unless you're trying to play at a professional level, which, let's face it, we're on YouTube. The hell we're playing at a professional level. Then entry is, again, like that. Only I didn't get the snap that time. Bad. That was the wrong hand. Anyways, continuing. Yeah, ease of entry. Same for everywhere. You want to get into the furry fandom? You like anthropomorphic animals, you follow them a little bit, bam, you're in. I really gotta stop snapping, it's not working. But you get my point, despite the tomfoolery. You know, back to the manipulation. This is the outstanding trait of trolldom, just like tolerance and open-mindedness and friendliness is outstanding trait of furry fandom. It's kind of one big conglomerate in the furry fandom. Manipulation is basically leadership with self-interest involved instead of the interest of the group. That is what manipulation is. As such, it has built-in limits. It can be quite useful for a job. Hell, if you want to be a politician, you probably got it made. Learn how to manipulate people, you're good from here to heaven. Or, well, here to hell. However, here's the no bones about it on this. If you're going to use manipulation to try to progress in a job, even if you're successful, you're probably going to top out at middle management. You're not going to get to the higher levels. People do notice these things. There's people that are paid to notice these things. If you are manipulating people for your own selfish interests, they don't want you higher than that. Because overall you will be a deficit for the company. Because you are looking after you. Leadership, however, looks after the group. Or in the case of a company, the bottom line. Now, here's a little tricky part on this. While leadership is best, manipulation sometimes does take hold, which is why companies can get corrupt. This has a tendency to correct itself, but some people can get pretty good up there before everything falls apart. It kinda needs to be noted, though, that things do eventually fall apart, and that the percentage of people that actually get to be a successful manipulator is infinitesimal. We're talking about maybe the top people in each company, which means you have to make it up the rungs